Hi guys, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and tonight I wanted to show you something that I made, and I want to tell you what happened because it's not a good story. Okay? So, what I did tonight, the other day, was I cut up a piece of material from a tablecloth. Okay? And as you can see, this is where um, the catastrophe ended. So this is what I did. I was going to do a video on it for you guys. Actually, I was doing a video on it for you guys, and that's when I broke my sewing machine. So my sewing machine is in for repair, and this is what happened. I laid my material down like this, okay? And then I started, well, before I laid it down, I was using my Fabri glue, and I put a piece down and I glued it, and I put another piece down and I glued it, and then I didn't even wait for it to dry. And as you can see, look at the glue, right? I put it through the machine, and as I was putting it through the machine, I got from here up to here when the machine just wouldn't do it anymore, and I don't blame it. It's totally my fault, and I'm doing this video so that you do not do that. So what I will do is show you the proper way of sewing this when I get my machine back. But in the meantime, I did want to show you that I'm working on this book with you guys, okay? This is the 3-part series of how to do, use your scraps to make a master board, and then how to, I had paper not laying around, but in my closet from when I was drawing, and I said, you know what, my 8 by 11 is not going to work in here, so let me use that and let me see how I can make that work. And I showed you how I lined it up and I sewed it. Okay, can you do it another way? Sure. You can go out and you go to the store and you can buy bigger sheets of paper, and you can cut it to your size. You don't have to do that. Okay, I want to stress that. However, I think it looks really nice in the book to see the stitching. It kind of gives it a little bit more character. So, would I do it again? Absolutely. Did I do it again? Yes, I did, so I could show you how I did it. So this was, I made one and then I did another one, and this is my second. So, that's what I wanted to do this video on. And the other thing I wanted to do was to talk about, I was in the dollar store, and I found, and I think it's really good, it's really great to go through your dollar store. And although I just bought this, I bought a lot of things from the dollar store. And I also got one of these brushes, which are really super great when you're putting on your distress ink or you want to stencil. They're really wonderful, and I personally like to have a lot of them because I don't like to mix my my what do you call it, distress ink, because I find that it ruined one of my inks. So I like to give each one its own label, and that's just me. And with my dowels, I keep them lined up so that I know when I'm going to grab one, they're in the they're in the right order. Okay, so um, those were a couple of things that I wanted to just discuss with you on this video, and it's a real short one, and that's about it. Okay, so we're not going to use the glue anymore, and stay tuned. As soon as I get my sewing machine back, I will then do that video on how to make the strips with all these materials that I cut up. And it's really cute, and I think it goes well with the idea of the collage. I wanted it to kind of blend in and be similar to that. So I hope everybody is having fun crafting, because I have to tell you, I am so grateful to get back into this. I absolutely love crafting. And it's because of my friend Pam at the Paper Outpost that I found out about these junk journals. And at first I didn't understand, like what why, are people so infatuated with it. But actually, there's a lot of wonderful energy that goes into all these crafters who make these books. Until you really, get yourself involved in this, or, like they're items that can be passed down. I'm writing in a journal right now, and it's all about wonderful things that I'm grateful for and prayers that I love, and that's what's going into my journal. So my journal is all about positivity and lifting my energy, and that's what I really hope you guys do from this channel. So I think I babbled on enough, and I'm going to cut it off here. And until we get the sewing machine back, I will see you on the next one.